You know, implicit in the name Happy Masks is a claim that this mask is going to make you happy. And unfortunately, I'm here to say that that's not true. So at some point in August, I saw this LA Times article about a face mask that was impossible to buy because moms are going crazy about it, buying it for their kids for back to school. This one mom described it as their Mount Everest to buy this mask. And I'm actually going back to school, like starting grad school for the first time. And even though everyone in my grad school is required to be vaccinated, we also have to wear masks inside. The article made me want this mask. It was really good marketing, masquerading as journalism. It talked about how impossible this mask was to get. It had some sort of like glowing marketing language about how it's made with a nanofiber membrane whose particles are 1/500th the width of a human hair, and how it has this unique origami-like parrot beak shape. And I'm a sucker. If something's really hard to get, I want it. I'm trying to be better, but I'm not there yet. Anyway, today's October 25th, and it's here. So this is going to be the lamest unboxing ever, and also my first unboxing ever. But I want to start making video essays on YouTube soon, and so I thought this would be like an easy video to practice actually editing and uploading a video and letting the random internet hear my voice and see my face. So this is the beautiful packaging that Happy Masks came in. Oh, wait. Don't show your address on YouTube. I opened this envelope wrong the first time, and I exposed what appears to be asbestos. And it kind of like, when you open it, it kind of like, it's getting in the air, which kind of makes me nervous. I would not rate this packaging super well if this was Amazon, but fortunately it's not Amazon. Happy Masks. It's a cute logo. We'll give it that. Minimal packaging. I'm a fan. Oof, I sound like... Anyway. It's washable. This is something that I've never done with a mask before, and probably should have, but mostly I've been using KN95s because they kind of have their own like origami shape that keeps most of the mask off of your face and does a good job of not muffling you while you're talking. So this is the mask in 2D form, and it does have a slightly different look to it than the like neoprene basic one that I lost recently. And this was the size large. I forget how many different sizes there are, but I think there's like a couple sizes for adults and a couple for kids. We have adjustable ear thingies. And this is that parrot shape that the LA Times raved so much about. I don't know, I guess let's try it on. Oh, I do feel like I have a beak. Pretty cool. In terms of the seal, there's definitely like a little air movement in and out of this part. I don't love that it does that. I don't love the whole like people can see me breathing effect. I really don't love that. How is this mask well reviewed? Why would you wait 2 months for a mask to be delivered that looks like a fucking like artificial lung? My cat's looking at me like I'm crazy. I really I don't know what to make. I wonder if there's a different way I could wear it to where it just stays like maybe if it had an even worse seal. Like if I don't want to. Nope. I will say, like, I mean, the fit feels pretty nice on the face. Like, it's not. I have some masks where the perch on the shoulder, or on the chin here, feels kind of awkward, but this feels. I like how it feels when I'm not breathing. Oh, actually, okay. If I'm breathing a little bit more gently, it's more subtle, right? Like, you can absolutely still see that I'm breathing, which I'm remembering also reminds me of this really skinny kid that I knew in high school who, if you looked at his chest, you could literally see his heartbeat. Uh, and I'm just now realizing, thinking about this for the first time with an adult brain, that that was probably like a vein or something on top of his ribs, right? Like, or on top of whatever his sternum. Like, that couldn't really have been his heart, right? Doctors, please comment. I don't know. I mean, so trying to think back to the last time that I was really like caring about my mask and my seal, and hoping that my N95 bought from some sketchy company online was gonna like prevent me from getting COVID at the Walgreens that I went to like every other day to buy energy drinks during COVID. Um, I will say, if you have glasses, the seal's real good up here, real good, and it's real good up here. Like when I am exhaling, the air is coming out here, so your glasses would be fine. So I think it's great for that. Um, Seems like it defeats the protect other people point of wearing a mask if the air is just like, I mean, it looks pretty cool. If that's your main criteria for a mask, it looks pretty cool. I think this was like $30 though, which that seems unjustifiable. Do I feel like I'm a sucker for buying this mask? 100% yes. We're back just for a moment. I was reading through that article, and some interesting claims in here, some interesting little bits. So the co-founders are Melinda Huang and Ed Fu. Huang was the marketing director of Capital Group, an investment management company, and Fu was the chief marketing officer of ZipRecruiter, who you probably know from every fucking podcast, like ad break ever from, I don't know, 5 years ago. Yeah, the article says Huang and Fu certainly have the marketing credentials, having worked in the field. They also graduated from the MIT Sloan School of Management and HBS, Harvard Business School. There's clearly a ton of marketing savvy behind this company. And behind this company, I mean, like, the co-founders are incredibly savvy at marketing, right? They've got this clearly, I mean, self-evidently, they have this incredible article in the LA Times that probably, like, 10x'd their already, like, incredible sales. So just, I mean, another thing that seemed, this reads as a little bit manipulative or creepy to me. In this article, they quote this parent who says, "There's no higher praise than your 6-year-old wearing a mask all day and forgetting he has it on. Sure, I get it. If I had a kid, I'd want him to not be burdened by having to wear a mask, especially because he probably was never going to get sick anyway." We've been so, this mother says, "We've been so grateful to have a little bit of control over something as completely chaotic as COVID." In this LA Times marketing article, they're selling control. They're selling a feeling of control over COVID in the form of a $30 mask. And then the way they've been releasing supply, this article describes is in the form of drops, which the article, says lots of other brands seeking to create hype do, like new sneakers, Yeezy, like drops create demand. Surely they know this, right? Surely this is intentional, but that is not the intention. Selling masks is not about creating hype at all, Fu said. Then the article goes on to say that, these masks are the gold standard for for signaling, that you're a good parent. You got your kid the happy mask. The Fu, the co-founder of the company, disagrees. He says, I think there's very little social signaling. There's a genuine fear around COVID. True. There's a deep desire to make sure you're doing everything you can to protect your child. In this marketing article, he says, if you want to do everything you can, you have to buy a happy mask. If you haven't bought a happy mask, you're not doing everything you can. I don't know. This all feels dirty to me. And I bought one. So, there it is. Let me just close this video a different way, actually, again. According to the Los Angeles Times and the co-founders of Happy Masks, if you don't buy your child this mask, you're not doing everything you can to protect your child from COVID.